Everybody, God bless you, and welcome back to KPTV. I am Apostle Catherine Price. I want to jump into this video on today. I don't know if you heard about it, but the hour that we're living in, they're not hiding it in Nemo. Okay, I will get Ebonics on us. Speak Ebonics. They are literally, this video is about demon summoning. But before we get started with that, if you're here for the first time, welcome to KPTV 6280. I hope that you like it enough to join the channel and the body of believers. We do a whole lot of stuff besides do informational videos. We bring a preach word every week. We do have a discipleship program and intercessory prayer. So if you are here on this channel, you're just watching an informational video right now. But if you stay tuned and subscribe, you will be able to partake in all the other things that we do here on this channel. So make sure you hit the subscribe button twice until you see all. When you see all on the bell notifications, click it again so that you can get all of our notifications every time we upload a video. And guys, thank you for coming back. Those of you that are OGs on here, thank you for all of your comments and sharing the broadcast. This helps us out as much as you can. Thumbs up the video and comment. This helps us out in the YouTube algorithm. So without further ado, let's get started. On today, we're going to be talking about demon summoning for our children. Have you heard about that? Well, today is so hard to keep up with all of the topics that are coming up. They're just coming just as fast. And it just seems like some of this stuff is make believe. It's almost like you can't actually believe that people would do this like in real life, but it's happening. So I'm going to give you my commentary along the way, but this video is for educational purposes and for entertainment purposes as well. And that's what we have to say. So I am operating with the Fair Act use on this broadcast. I don't want YouTube to think that I am trying to steal anyone's information, but I'm doing it because we have the right to give education and do it for entertainment purposes as well. So guys, let's take a look at this broadcast or this video. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Is this something that you would let your children go to? Many of you are Christians, but are you aware that this is taking place in real time in this world today? Let's look at this video.
Minnesota Art Museum holds family-friendly demon summoning. Guys, I saw this article and I was looking at it, looking at the place, and I was fully convinced that this was satire. Unfortunately, it is not. So let's take a look at the details of this event. The first thing you need to know is that it was held at what's called the Walker Art Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So if you went on their website and found the event, you would see that it would look kind of like this at first. Free First Saturday, plant teachers. I mean, that sounds pretty harmless, don't you think? I mean, looks like some kids are going to play with some plants or try to figure out some gardening, something like that, right? And even if you look at the first paragraph of this event, you'll see resilience, ingenuity, interconnectedness. What might we learn by paying closer attention to plants? Invite the aspiring green thumbs in your life and join us for the Free First Saturday in the Minneapolis Sculpture Garden as we celebrate our plant teachers. This seems extremely harmless. I mean, it sounds like something I might even bring my kids to. And it goes downhill from there. At August Free First Saturday, Brooklyn-based artist Tamar Etan, they, will present Lilith, the empathetic demon. The performance is inspired by Lilith, an aerial spirit demon with origins in Sumerian, Akkadian, and Judaic mythology. Families are invited to create a vessel to trap the demon that knows them best, perhaps the demon of overthinking, and then participate in a playful ceremony to summon and befriend their demon. This project was organized in collaboration with Dreamsong, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is ridiculous. They're literally saying that you bring your kid and we're going to teach them how to trap a demon. And that way they can kind of play with their demon and befriend their demon. And this is just all in fun, right? I mean, guys, right in plain sight. Here's the itinerary here. The first, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. you can do your plant thing, or from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Surprisingly, this isn't on the cover for some reason. You can do the art making activity of how to trap a demon. Demons have a bad reputation, but maybe we're just not very good at getting to know them. Oh yeah, I think that's probably it. Do you know how a demon that creeps into your thoughts? Maybe the demon of overthinking or the demon of not trusting your gut. Work with visiting artist Tamari Tan to design a vessel for holding the demon you know best. Back to this crap, right? After designing your trap, Lilith the empathetic demon will come from the dark side of the moon to lead you in locating your feelings using ancient Babylonian techniques. I've been telling you guys for so long that this all comes from Babylon. There's nothing new under the sun, and they are just out in the open about this. This collective and playful demon summoning session will conclude with a somatic movement meditation designed to help you befriend your shadows. They are literally talking about trapping a demon, Lilith, which goes back to Babylon. They're 100% right, and they're just clearly stating it to you guys. And they want to get your kids involved in that, to make it seem like it's just innocent. And that way, these demons that come from you can find out their origins in the book of First Enoch, that come from the unclean spirits of the giants that died. These demons oppress people, and this is 100% going to welcome them in, whatever they had them do. I couldn't get more information on what they actually were doing there, but this stuff is real. I've showed you so many times how they're coming after our children, and it's just getting so blatant. It's crazy. Be sober-minded, my brothers and sisters, please. Watch out, because your adversary, the devil, seeks to devour you and your children, and this is the kind of crap that he does. So be on the watch. Be sober-minded. Love you all. See you in the next one.
All right. So we are seeing how blatant they are. This was an option for your child to be able to take this class or to be able to take this class. Many parents are going to let their children go to things like this, and they're not going to even be aware that this is something that their children can actually be exposed to. But what about the fact that your children are playing with other kids? That is opening up Pandora's box. This is something that really would have a major impact and effect on the future generation. We are introducing this type of stuff to our children early on, and they're going to become strong in this kind of activity. And it's going to be by the grace of God that is going to only be able to deliver them. So as far as it goes for our kids, we have to teach them right from wrong. In many cases, parents are going to be taking their children out and begin to take care of their children themselves, teach them the right way, which is based on the biblical principles. But in some cases, parents cannot afford to even homeschool their children, so they're going to have to definitely teach their children what is right and what is wrong. They're going to have to teach their children to stand up for what they believe in. I remember when I was in school, there was something that was being played in the school system that I knew was demonic and was evil, and I did not watch it. I was sent to the office, and I was even expelled, or I think I was just sent home for the day, whatever the case may be. My mom knew that I was not going to do anything that was against my faith and my compromise. I think I was a little bit, maybe 16 years old. But for the most part, children can stand up for Jesus. We can't underestimate our children. We have to teach them what is right, and we have to teach them what is wrong in this hour so that they will be fully equipped, because the world that they're going out in is after our children. Remember, God says for us to pray for our children, because Satan is as a roaring lion, and he's seeking who he may devour. And if your kid is someone that he does not have, he is definitely not going to wait till they grow up to get them. He is fighting for our children right right now. So I just challenge every person that is on this broadcast and every person that is connected to this channel to be vigilant about your children. Begin to watch, begin to probe their minds and ask them whether they're watching and who are they talking to. Because if we do not do this, we'll find our children fully involved in the occultic world without us even knowing that there was a door that was open. So guys, I wanted to share this with you so that you can take this to the Lord in prayer. You can pray over your children. You will be mindful that the world that we live in now has drastically changed. I'll see you guys in the next video, but do me a really big favor and make sure you thumbs up this video, because without your support in those things that we need to help us to go and to be able to be in the YouTube algorithms, we will not be able to stay afloat. So comment and subscribe and thumbs up our videos. I'll see you next time.